He comes to visit me every night. He comes to check on me before bed. Sometimes he'll sing me a lullaby or read me a bedtime story if I was still crying when he got there. He comes when Mommy and Daddy finally stop arguing and go to bed. Sometimes, when Daddy really makes me sad, the man will bring me presents. Like last week after my hand got cut on a piece of glass from a bottle that he threw at me. The man brought me a box of Band-Aids. Then, just last night, he colored with me. Yesterday, I told him I wished that Mommy and Daddy wouldn't argue so much. He put his finger on my cheek and said, "I will take care of you." The next morning, Mommy and Daddy weren't home when I woke up. They didn't come home all day. I'm tired, so I go to my room. The man comes again, and I tell him that I miss my Mommy and Daddy. The next morning, Mommy and Daddy weren't home when I woke up. They didn't come home all day. I'm tired, so I go to my room. The man comes again, and I tell him that I miss my Mommy and Daddy, and I want to know where they are, and I hope they come home soon. He put his finger on my cheek and said, "I will take care of you." The next morning, I woke up and heard people outside my house. There was a crowd of people hovering around something in my backyard garden. There were 2 bodies in the garden that the neighbor's dog dug up. It was my parents. That night, I went to stay with my grandma, and when I went to bed, the man was already in my room. I sat by him and we talked. I asked him, "Why is your face red?" He looked at me, put his hand on my shoulder, and told me a story. His name is Mark Graham. He is 33, works in an employment office. One day, a woman came in to apply and ended up going home with him that night. Her name was Cindy Harris, and after 2 years became his wife. They had a baby boy, but he died at 3 months due to the mother drowning the kid in the kitchen sink filled with scalding hot water. Mark got mad. Him and his wife would fight and argue every night until it got really bad. He got really mad at her one night after coming home early from work and finding Cindy and Mark's best friend in bed together. He tried to go after them, but the guy was faster. He grabbed a beer bottle and broke it, then shoved it into Mark's face. He grabbed his gun out of the closet and shot both of them, each twice, once in the head and once in the chest. Then he went to his son's room, took a picture of him, grabbed a knife, and cut the skin that was hanging from his face off. Then he shot himself in the head with the last bullet in the chamber. He kissed me on the forehead and sang me a short lullaby, then once again left. I've never seen the man with the red face again after that, but still, every night before I go to sleep, all I can hear is the last lullaby Mark ever sang to me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, click, click, boom. And if you are to die tonight, remember to never go down without a fight.